All right, so we're going to buy some concert tickets here. So for this problem, the important information is that Dr. J is going to buy 3 tickets to Coldplay for $264. And Miss Schutzler is going to buy 3 tickets to the Taylor Swift concert for $294. And what we're trying to figure out is how much is Mr. Patton going to spend if he wants to get 2 tickets to both Coldplay and Taylor Swift. So really what we need to figure out, one strategy is to figure out what's the cost per ticket. So let's start with Coldplay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and label my work Coldplay, or I could have labeled it Dr. J because that's who's buying the tickets. And so here, 3 tickets. And on this one, on the previous problems, I used a table for the first one and I used a double number line for the second problem. And you can go back and check those videos out if you want. I'm just going to set up a ratio right here. So I'm going to write it as 3. So I'm going to use the ratio the tickets to the cost. This is kind of like a table without actually drawing the lines, but it's just a different way to show your thinking. So I got 3 tickets and it cost me $294. And I'm going to go through and try to figure out what does 1 ticket cost. Well, to keep my ratios the same, how do I go from 3 to 1? I don't want to minus. You always want to multiply or divide. So I'm going to divide by 3, which is the equivalent of multiplying by 1/3. So either one of those would be fine. So then I'm going to do the same thing for 294. So if I do that, that is going to be 98. So I'm spending $98 per ticket for Coldplay. Now what about Taylor Swift, for all you Swifties out there? So T-Swift. So Miss Schutzler is getting those tickets, and her price for tickets to cost is 3 to 200 and, oh, whoops, I used the wrong one. Maybe you saw that. I'm not going to start my video. Taylor Swift costs $294. So let me just change this. So Coldplay, I'm going to move over here. Taylor Swift. So that's how much the tickets that Miss Schutzler got there. Okay, so let's go through and figure out the Coldplay ones. So Coldplay's 3 for $264, and I want to figure out what 1 is. Cool, so I got to, same thing, divide by 3 to find the cost of 1. Divide this by 3. So if I take 3 into 264, I can't really do that on my head. I'm going to work it out over here. 3 into 264 is going to be 88. So I'm paying $88 per ticket for Coldplay tickets. And now we need to figure out, and I'm going to erase this because I want to make sure I have enough room. So now we got to figure out for Mr. Patton. So Mr. Patton's buying 2 of each. So I'm going to still use how I've set these ratios up, and I'm just going to say, all right, how much is 2 tickets going to cost now? So then I need to double it. So times 2 times 2. So Mr. Patton is going to spend on his 2 Taylor Swift tickets $196, and on his Coldplay tickets, I take 88 times 2, and it's $176. So how much is he going to pay the total cost? So the last thing I would have to do is take his 196 plus his 176. And let me annotate this. So 196 is his T-Swift tickets, and 176 is his Coldplay tickets. And so his total cost is going to be $372, okay, for getting those tickets. And honestly, if he can get those 4 tickets for $372, he's probably getting a pretty good deal.